Landlord from Alabama here, back with another video. And today, man, we talking about Tank Lawrence, one of the more underrated players on the Dallas Cowboys and quite possibly one of the most underrated players in the entire league. He does a lot of the dirty work that goes unnoticed. So today we're going to give him his flowers, man. We're going to put a lot of his talents on display, man, because he always get overlooked and he's always in the trenches getting the job done. He is a certified dog, if I do say so myself. So let's take a look at the film. All right, you see DeMarcus Lawrence right here lined up at right defensive end. And, you know, he's got a tight end right here blocking him. And that's always a cardinal sin with DeMarcus Lawrence. He has pride in himself. He do not like that. He takes that as disrespect, as he should. So let's check him out. Boom. That is not going to work. Boom. And DeMarcus Lawrence just absolutely destroys this young man. I love it. I love one of the things that's very underrated about D-Law. He always brings that energy. He always plays with intensity. And he's just a ball of energy out there at all times, man. And he's just a gangster. Look at that. He just throws them out, boom, and just goes destroy this, man. He's not playing football like a guy who just out here just going through the motions. He tried to destroy this dude. You put a tight end in front of him, that's on you. That's very much so disrespectful, and Tank is going to make you pay every time. Okay, check him out on this play. With the Euro step, jump move, and affects the play tremendously. This is stuff that goes unnoticed. I know it's counted for as a pressure, but that's not really an official stat. You know, that's an analytical stat. We showing you how he's affecting the game and how he's affecting the quarterback. This is perfect for our team, man. He's always been a leader, and it's about time that, you know, we give him his flowers. Okay, right here, you'll see, I don't know what it is, but these teams are just hell-bent on blocking DeMarcus Lawrence with a tight end. So the Jets tried it with one tight end. The Cardinals said, we're going to block him with two tight ends. We're going to try our best to neutralize DeMarcus Lawrence with a tight end by any means. And it still failed because you're not going to block a player like Tank Lawrence, a man that they call a tank, with a tight end. I don't care what you do. Check out how he just destroys this block, this combo block, and still go and affect the play. Just look at the strength, look at the tenacity, look at the aggressiveness, look at the relentlessness. Like, Tank Lawrence, to me, he pretty much defines exactly what we need to be as a Cowboy. He is Mr. Cowboy to me these days. Besides Dak Prescott on the defensive line or on the defense period, to me, if you need to look up to somebody to be a Cowboy and know how to be one, to me, Tank Lawrence is your guy. Look at how he affects the game. Look at how he's relentless, never gives up on the play. He's making sure that he's giving his 100% every play. He's not the Xavier Woods of the defensive line. He's giving it all. Boom. And he's coming trying to bring the pain when he lay a hit on you. And this right here is a perfect example of his athleticism. You'll see Tank right here. And, you know, they're going to try to do a seal block. And Tank is going to use his athleticism. Even at his older age, Tank is still got a little athleticism in the tank. He's not over the hill when it comes to athleticism. He still can run. He's still a little agile to get away from those blocks when they try to cut him and take his legs away. He's still an athlete. Spins off of the tight end once again and go hawks him down with a nice chase down tackle. That is straight relentless effort. That is a leader. That's why people respect DeMarcus Lawrence to the highest degree. Like, it might not be on the stat sheet every week. You might not see him in the highlight reel every week. But I promise you, when they looking at film like we do, the people who watch film, we got a whole different respect for a player like DeMarcus Lawrence because he's the real deal. He don't play around. He's handling his business. I call him like a lunch pail guy. He's a hard hat guy. He's just going to go to work every day and do his job. You know what I'm saying? And if you on the other side of him, you better pack a lunch because it's going to be a long day. Because he's coming all day long trying to disrupt the passer, knocking down the ball in passing lanes. He's doing everything in his power to be a problem. Once again, we see that these people, they ain't got the memo yet. I guess I don't know what the problem is, but they don't got the memo. Do not block Tank Lawrence with a tight end. pretty much, better yet, block him with a tight end. I hope the Philadelphia Eagles block him with a tight end all game next week, because that is barbecue chicken. DeMarcus Lawrence have it on his mind. He stand on business when it's time to go head up against a tight end. He wants you to put a lineman on him, because he know that it's not one single tight end that can just handle him like that. So he takes it personally, just like when they rated him the 99th player with the Jordan meme. So I love it, man. That's an attitude. You got to play with that type of attitude on the defensive line. You in the trenches. It's a war every play. So just check out how he just destroys this man. Bench press him and go and stop the ball carrier in the backfield. That is just gangster stuff right there. And we already know he's the leader of the ship. He's Mr. Hot Boy. And that was a hot boyish gangster type play, man. Just destroy this dude, bench press him, disengage, and get him off the ball, get the ball carrier. That's just great work by Tank Lawrence. This play right here is so interesting. The Rams are on some whole different type of time. So not only everybody else was trying to block him with a tight end for some reason, the Rams was living on the edge. They said, we finna try to block him with a rookie tight end for our people. Now that's just absolutely distasteful, uncivilized. Sean McVay is a wild boy for this. And, you know, Tank gonna make him pay for it. We don't play those type of games. Tank is really about that life. Just check out how he destroyed this dude. Get off of me and go and hawk down ball carrier and lay them down. Nice, solid wrap-up tackle. You're gonna feel it when 90 come through that Tank. Watch out for that Tank. But this is the example, man. Like I said, the people that play next to him, they have a different level of respect for Tank, because they see this day in and day out, game in and game out. And this is just another example of the athleticism. Look how he trails and going, brings down the ball carrier. They ran away from him and he still went and made a play, still was involved. He didn't just, quit and act like he couldn't get there. He chased them down and hustled. This is great coach tape right here. This is leading by example. When the coach go in the film room and show D-Law, one of the veterans, running down people, do you think the young players got an excuse not to be hustling and going 100%? Absolutely not. That's why you lead by example. Just check them out. Now they trying to put a tackle on them this time. You better be a good tackle. See, not just any old tackle. You can't just be any old tackle. You got to be an actual good tackle trying to block DeMarcus Lawrence, because sometimes that might not work. Check out how he just destroys this guy and lays a hit on the ball carrier. Boom. That is just tremendous, tremendous work. That's why he that hype right there, because he know he just made a hell of a play. And another thing that gets very, very much so disrespected and overlooked, his versatility. I know we don't see it a whole lot, but now you see DeMarcus Lawrence lining up over the center, rushing through A-gap. This is mano-a-mano, and you'll see Tank relentless effort just gets him to the ball carrier. Check him out. He's going toe-to-toe, penetrating, pushing them back, just destroying the center and going get a sack. That's great work by Tank Lawrence. See, this right here, this play right here is another testament to his athleticism. Right here, you'll see him lined up at the defensive end. This tackle right here is going to try to cut him, and Tank still have enough athleticism to dodge the cut block and still go and pursue and make the ball carrier pay. I love it, man. His game is still polished. He's still a very athletic player, man. Don't let the old age fool you. He still can get it done when he needs to. And like I said once again, he's going to thump you when he get there. He's not playing around. He going to make you feel it. Look at how much trash he had to go through. Boom, he rushed in the inside, ran into another tackle, and still didn't give up on the play. That's just great, man. Tank still getting a decent amount of sacks in the league. I know everybody loves sacks. That's all people talk about. But you have to look at the film to understand and appreciate exactly what he brings to the table. And we are very fortunate to have him. Check him out. He's blitzing right here. Geno just got a good ball off, but that was definitely not D-Law's fault. He did everything in his power. Now this play, you'll see a double team. They finally got a tight end that could actually block decently against them, but it still didn't work because the play didn't work. He got D-Law to go back just a tad bit, but D-Law was still able to be a dog and go and get to the ball carrier. Still stopped him for a very minimal gain. and that's all you can ask from your defensive end. This is the fourth quarter, so hey, you already know he might be a little fatigued, all of that good stuff, but hey, D-Law still was fighting, and he was still being a premier player, run stuffer that he is in his league, and he has been since he's been a Dallas Cowboy. So give that man some props, give him his respect, because a lot of people just don't see this. I just wanted to put it on the forefront and give him his flowers and his credit. People that do this day in and day out, tremendous effort, they don't get enough props. But we're going to do that over here on my channel, and I appreciate everybody that's tuning in and checking it out. But overall, man, once again, I just said we just got a dog. We got a war daddy. This is exactly who Jerry Jones was looking for all these years, and Tank has answered the bell consistently year in and year out. He has always been a dog that we needed on this team. Right now, he got 31 tackles, 14 assists, and 4 sacks, rounding in to be a solid year. Like we said, the sack number's not going to blow you away, but that's pretty much not his game at this point in his career. He still can rush the passer. He still can get pressures and affect the game in that way, but he does so many other things. He got so many other skills in his tool belt. It'll be just downright a disservice to only look at sacks. Look at how much he's stuffing the run, getting penetration, swim moves, getting back there, Euro step. Look at the pressure he getting, affecting people. This is just great. I'm glad that we got like a rejuvenated D-Law. This was his best game. We done seen him play decent in some of these games early in the year, but it's just inspiring to see D-Law to be this good this late in the year. I think one of the reasons that you see a rejuvenated D-Law right now is because he's not the lead dog no more. Everything don't fall on his shoulders no more. So now he got an opportunity to be this type of player in the clutch like he was against Seattle. But that's all I got for you today, man. Just holler at your boy, Landlord from Alabama, with the same handle on all social media. And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.